on Facebook with this webinar. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay. We are live. We are live. So, want to say welcome to the webinar. I'm going to show you how easy it is to use Knowledgelink. I see a bunch of freaking rock stars joining. Really appreciate you joining. I'm going to be teaching some stuff. Yeah, I'm on Zoom. I'm going to be teaching some stuff. Hey, Danielle, I'm going to show you guys some really cool stuff. So I won't be able to see all of your comments. I apologize in advance for not seeing them. I don't have a moderator, so to speak, so I'm just going to go with this. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll try to moderate from my iPad, but I don't know how well that's going to work. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you, I'm going to share my screen, and thank you for sharing, by the way. Love that. Tiffany, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm sure that if Danielle Rowe is in here, she has shared it. Richie Bello, thank you for sharing, brother. I appreciate it. So thank you. I genuinely appreciate the shares. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you. Let me find it. Here we go. I'm going to share this with you, and I will not be looking at the camera, which is over here. I'm going to be looking at well, let me see. I'll just drag this over here. There we go. Uh-oh, it says it's paused. Resume share. There we go. So I dragged it over here. That way I can look at the camera and see what we're doing here. So when you first sign up for Knowledgelink, and many of you already know, it's only $1,000 to get signed up. And then it is, well, it starts at $3.99 a month for up to 400 active users. That's if you're selling your training. If you're a micro business and you just want to teach something to people, then you can get it as low as $149 a month. But there are some limited things about it. The $3.99 a month package gives you a lot of options, gives you the ability to sell your training and everything else. So, but there's a lot of people that just have maybe 5 employees in-house and they just need a place to put a training platform. And this is such an easy and fun to use platform. So that's what I'm going to show you. So when you first sign up, you get the basic shell. And then what we do is we go in and either you can go in, we can go in, whatever. But we go in and we start designing your system itself. So you have your logo up here and you have a banner and everything else. So I'm going to go in to the admin page because I just logged in, and I'm going to show you. By the way, if there are any questions, I don't know if I'll be able to see them, but I'll try. I'll do the webinar registration link up. I only gave you 30 minutes to see it, so that's my bad. I just made a quick decision. I'm just going to do a quick webinar. So there's all kinds of reporting within this system. There's tons of reporting. I mean, I'm still fairly new at some of this, so I don't know everything about all the reporting, but there's a tremendous amount of reporting in the system. There's also, you can track user logins. You can track and measure, monitor everything going on in the system itself, and that's all right here. You can track interactive video stuff. You can track users, the testing that they've done. You can see their results, and you can see detailed results about how they did on a test within Knowledgelink as well, how they answered things. There's a lot of things that this system does. So the first thing I want to do is I want to design the platform. I want to do some platform design. Now, within the system itself, let's say that you have a training platform that you're out there, you're selling. Maybe it's sales training, maybe it's some sort of a I don't know, some kind of a technical training that you're selling. And, you know, because like I know that Knowledgelink has like Microsoft Office training. And I don't know if it's through, I don't think it's through Microsoft, it's through a third party, but they sell this office training. So maybe you have something like that. Maybe you're teaching, you know, how to edit videos, or maybe you're teaching how to use Photoshop or Illustrator or something like that. Something technical that you could sell on a monthly subscription or an annual subscription. So Knowledgelink is phenomenal to use. So when you go into this, there's all kinds of stuff. You can show new content on the home page, the dashboard. You can set up auto subscriptions, Facebook commenting. You can turn on the Facebook commenting so people can comment on your videos within the training, all kinds of stuff. So in the general tab, this is where, so if you're out there and you're selling training, and let's say that you have a training package that you sell to General Motors, and General Motors, you're like, oh God, this is a huge account, and I want to make sure that my training doesn't just have, you know, Ken Wall's automotive training, but it has, you know, General Motors in there too. So it's private labeled for General Motors. Well, within Knowledgelink, we can set up what are called separate enterprise IDs. So you can set up a separate enterprise location. These are just demo enterprises, but they're real. As you can see in the URL up here, it says CSI demo, which is what that is right there, CSI demo. So the subdomain is csidemo.knowledgelink.tv. Well, if I change this, I can go to CSI demo one, or I can go to demo 123. So if I go up here and I type in demo 123, it's going to take me to the same exact page within the system, because it's just identified as a separate enterprise ID. And I'm probably getting too confusing, so I don't want to dig too deep in that. I'm going to stick with the CSI demo ID here, and then I'm going to show you how we can do some really cool design stuff. So we go in here to CSI demo. That's the enterprise ID that I want to lay out. The very first thing you're going to see is the logo. Like, we need a logo in there. What's really, really cool about Knowledgelink is how freaking easy it is to design this, change it on the fly instantly, as fast as you can click a mouse. So I'm going to just grab a logo here off my desktop over here on the other desktop, and I'm going to drag that puppy right here, and I'm going to drop it in there. Now I need to, I didn't pre-make a banner. So let's just go find a banner real quick. Let's go to google.com and let's go into, let's look for a Ferrari banner just for the heck of it, just to have fun. I just want to have some fun. Let's go into images, and that's a cool looking little banner. So let's go with that. And I don't know if it's going to be the exact correct dimensions, but whatever, we'll roll with this. And I'm going to drag this to my desktop, and it's now going to be on my desktop. And it probably isn't going to fit super well in the system, but I want you to see it anyway. So I'm going to go back here to the platform, and I'm going to continue the design. So I'm going to grab that banner I just drug over from Google, drop it in here, and it says that it's been uploaded. I have to save it to publish. The background banner area, I have it set at black. I don't know if that would look right. So, you know, and this is stuff that you can just play around with. I'm going to change that. I can also add a URL to that banner. So if somebody clicks on that banner, I design the banner, I can say, hey, click here for our special promo of blah, 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 whatever it is. So, so this is cool. I can add a hyperlink to that banner if I want. And I'll just add one to https://kenwalls.com/get leads. That's where you can go sign up with me to get more information on this if you'd like. So the foreground color, I'll leave that. That's for the menu itself. I'll show you that in a second. Background color, we'll leave that. session player theme. I have it set at the foreground color this, and I can go in and change any of that. I can do whatever I want. And this is for the actual video player within Knowledgelink. And then I can set this up. I can allow ratings of my training videos in here so people can rate it, and I'll show you that in a second. And then I have a compliance agreement window that I can say, hey, I want the compliance message to pop up one time, the very first time a new user ever logs in. I want it to pop up once, or I want it to pop up every 24 hours, every 2 days, every 6 months, or once a year. So this is where you have your compliance window, and you can change this stuff. It's really cool. So I can go like this. I can increase the font size if I want. Click if yes, let's continue. So I'll make it real big like that. The enable user registration link, that's a registration link for auto registration to your training system. So if you have 5 employees and you don't want to have to go in and register each one of them yourself, you can send that link out to all 5 of them and say, go register for the training that we've created. And, you know, and by the way, I can see everything you're doing in the system, so make sure you do it. So you go in and you can have a custom copyright message that and now all I'm going to do is click save. So I'm going to click save, and now it's all saved, and I can go here and I'll go over to the user page now, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I don't know what it looks like. There you go. There's the Ferrari banner that I just downloaded. There's the logo I uploaded. Here's the color scheme, all of that stuff. So there you have it. That's what it looks like. So we'll check this out once the house. I don't even, how many people do we have on? 14 people. My goodness, thank you guys. I appreciate you all being on here, and I apologize if I've missed any comments at all. I appreciate all of you coming on and checking this out. This is a lot of fun to play around with. This system is really cool. So I have a couple of videos that are pre-recorded, and I'm just going to mess around in here. So I'm going to go over and I'm going to show you how easy it is. So, you know, I have the iPhone X, and the iPhone X shoots video in 4K. And if you don't see me, like I have that umbrella light there. I have an umbrella light over here on this side that I didn't turn on. But you know, you can easily, in today's world, it's really easy to set up a home studio, get a green screen kit, and I'm talking for hundreds, like a couple $100 to do everything. And then you can get lav mics. I've got lav mics that work perfectly plugging into my phone if I want to use my phone to record. And that was like $9.95. Now I've had the Sennheiser mics that are $650, and quite frankly, I've used both and I don't see the difference. So I don't know. It's up to each individual how in depth you want to get and how far you want to go with the expenses of creating a training system. But it's really, really easy to create, and I'm going to show you some cool stuff that we've done so far. But let me go in here and show you how easy it is to create content. So, you know, and you can go in and assign users content, create users. There's all kinds of stuff. I'll show you that in a minute. But the content part, let's go into that. So I've already come in here and I've created a new chapter, and that's you know, Knowledgelink platform is easy to use is what I called it. There's no videos, no testing or anything in here yet. I'm going to go ahead and show you that. I'm going to show you how. Hey, Diana, how are you? So I'm going to show you how we add content with Knowledgelink. This is the cool part. So if I want to add, I can add an external link. So I could add a video to a private YouTube channel, or a link to a video on Facebook, or a link to a video on Vimeo, or a link to a Google Doc file, or anything that I want. I can add that right here just by clicking link. But I want to add a file that's actually going to be housed on a video file that's going to be housed on Knowledgelink servers. So I'm going to click that. That little window slides over. Now let me go over here and find this video that I want to upload. Here it is. So this is 109 megabytes. It's a video that I just shared on Facebook not too long ago, and it's Knowledgelink I'm just going to call it Knowledgelink promo video. And then the presenter in this is me. I'm gonna put Ken Walls as the presenter. And then the searchability of this platform is freaking crazy. That's gonna be fun showing you that, how the searchability works. So what I want to do is I want whatever I want this to be found by. Maybe it's you know, closing the sale. Maybe it's you know, cold calling, which this video has nothing to do with that. So it's a bit, I'm misleading the search engine here, but it's just to show you an example of what can be done. Maybe I want it to be found by, you know, my name, Ken Walls, if somebody types it with no spaces. Now, this is where you go in and you select a media group. And I'm going to explain the media groups to you in a second. For now, I'm going to go ahead and say, let's see. Sorry, somebody just sent me a, whoa, what is going on with my, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and select the admin media group. So description is knowledge, I'll just abbreviate it, Knowledgelink /CSI promo did. So I'm going to go in here and then I'm going to scroll down. I can enable a call to action as well. I can say, I want a little button to appear underneath the training video that says, go to Ken's website. So I'm going to say, https://kenwalls.com/get leads. And call to action, go to my website. And then I want to pick the button color that I want it to be. See how easy this is to do? I mean, it's simple to use this. I'll explain the custom deep link display stuff later. I can add as many attachments as I want to that as well. So if I want, I could add I don't know, let's just say, nah, let's not do that. Let's do it a different way. Hang on just a second here. So I want to, let me just say, you can add as many links as you want. You can add a link. So I can click link and say, go to YouTube site, and then say https ://youtube.com. I'm assuming that's right. I don't know, but Facebook commenting, do I want that on or off? I'm just going to say yes. Now I click add the new video, and this video automatically is going to start uploading. Now, because I'm doing a live webinar, this is going to upload a lot slower than it normally would, because I'm only on 100 and some megabyte. I forget what my bandwidth speed is. It's not doing too bad, but I can close that and it shows the file uploader bar down here. So while it's doing that, what I want to do is I'm going to go back here and I'm going to show you a little bit on how to add, so you can see it's still uploading down here. So I can go in and show you how to add users. So I can do that. I can like here, I have Tiffany in here. So I can go in here and add a user. I can invite users. I can do all kinds of stuff. So I can go to Ken Walls, or Ken, I'll just call it Ken Test. And then just call it Ken Test at clientsi.com and make a password. And I can set an expiration date if I want them to, like maybe you want to set an expiration date for somebody to go check out your training. Maybe they're like, yeah, we might buy it. Let me check it out for a couple of days. And you say, all right, I'm going to give you 24 hours where you can go in here and select the date that you want their login to expire. This is where I'm also going to create add them to a media group, and I add them to which enterprise I'm going to have them in. And then I'll select member. So the login for this is kentest@clientsi.com, and he's just a member. I'm gonna, whoa, I don't know what happened there. Click add new, and then I have kentest@clientsi right there. And then I can go back to content now, and that video is there. If I go to the video, and you'll see the Facebook icon is on, that's telling me that Facebook commenting is allowed on this video. So I click on the video, and I go, okay, well, there's no thumbnail image, so I can go to edit, and then I click edit thumbnail images, and it's going to automatically select 5 images from the video. They're random images from the video itself. Or as you see here, I can pick a file. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pick a file. I have a screenshot. I think this is it. Yeah, I'll just use this screenshot. This is a screenshot I took from an old YouTube video of mine. So I go into this, and there's the screenshot. And as you see, I can zoom in. I can move it around in here and get it right to where I want it, and then click submit. That's a horrible picture of me, but we'll roll with it. So I update the video, and now I have a thumbnail image in there. I also can go in and edit this, right? So I can click here to edit this thumbnail, and I'll just use the same thumbnail again, upload a whole new image, and we'll go down here, zoom in again, and move it down and submit. So then I have a thumbnail image within the training chapter itself. So I update the training chapter, click publish. You get that little warning message. Are you sure you want to publish? Yep, I want to publish it. And then open this. I can create another subchapter. So let's see. I can go in here and click new. I can click edit, do another thumbnail image. Again, you know, you can create as many, and it can go 3 layers deep. So you can have multiple chapters and subchapters within the system itself. So you can click this and title it whatever you want to. I mean, it's a phenomenal system. Okay, I'm not going to go into this part of it right now. Let me hold on. I'm sorry. Let me go in here and delete this part of it. Tell it okay, and just go back and publish it so it's all cleared up. So what I want to show you is how easy it is to use. So now I've got a video here. I've got a thumbnail image here. All I have to do, drag and drop it, click publish, and I'm done. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So now if I want to go back here to the user page, or I want to log in as that test user, now what happens on this platform, the software automatically is going to take the video, and it's going to automatically take that video, and it encodes it 2 ways. It encodes it for high definition and standard definition, because what happens is if you're on a slow bandwidth and you're trying to download a high definition file, that's where you end up getting the choppiness that we've all experienced and stuff like that. So you can go in and do that. So let me go over here. I'm going to log out. I'm going to log in as that test user. What did I make that? I forget. Ken test. I don't remember. I think that was it. And then I hit enter. And okay, so when you the very first time you log into the platform as a user, you get this overlay so people can say, okay, what's this all about? What are all the things about? There's notifications and messages you can do within the platform. You can do all kinds of stuff. So you click to go away from that. There's the platform. There's the very first video. I can go into that. I click on it, and there it is. It's live. There's the colors you saw me pick out. I can click add to saved. I can rate it right here. I can, show commentary. If I want, I can have commentary running within each training video that shows up over here on the side. So maybe there's points that you want to make really clear and you want to have commentary show up on the side. You can have that as well. It shows your progress on everything. There's the button I click to go to my website right there. And I click this and there's the video playing on, just boom. Now, if you want to stop the video, you just click it right there. You can rewind it. What did he just say? You can fast forward through anything. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do in this. So that is the platform. That's the way that it works brilliantly. I don't know what it's incredibly easy to use. Richard, I just saw your comment there. It's incredibly easy to use this platform. I'm blown away by it because I've got, Richard and I created a course called, and this is the other client si.knowledgelink, but this is the main system that I use. This is a demo system to show you how all of it works. And what I'll do is I'll go in and just as easily as I created that whole platform, I can go in now as the admin and I can change everything. So I can go in and say, all right, the next time I do a demo, I don't want all of that stuff showing because I want to show somebody how easy it is. Well, I can just go in and start deleting stuff, and I can go to the settings, and I can go in here and go to that enterprise location and say, okay, let's delete that. Let's delete that. And let's go down here and let's save this, and boom, we can be done. And now the whole platform's different again. Like if I go back here to user page, you're not going to see that banner. You're not going to see that logo. It's going back to CSI demo. So I can go in here and add, I can go into the admin area and show featured items as well. I can go in here to settings and say featured items, and then choose that admin group that the media group that I was in, and say, I want this to show up as a featured item just by dragging it. That's all I'm doing. So if I had 30, like in my main system here, I've got like close to 100 videos in there now. But if I go over here and I have a bunch of videos or chapters or sections, I can drag them over there and have them show on the featured section. So I'll save this and show you what I mean. So I go back here to the user page and boom, I've got a featured item here. And that can be, you can have 4 featured items across the front of this, and you can change them daily if you want. You can go down here and any new content, it can all go up. So like it's really, really, really a simple, easy to use platform where you can go in and literally with a video camera, you can go, obviously it's better if you have, I don't even know if it's better. I mean, people like authenticity, I think, more than they like green screens, but I don't know. But you can go in with a video camera, you can create any kind of a training system that you want. It's literally $1,000 setup fee, and then it starts at $399 a month for up to 400 active users. And one of the things about users and active, there's a difference between people that bought your training and having active users. People who've bought your training, you may have 1,000, who knows how many you may have, to get to 400 active users. All right. So because generally with training, people buy training and only 20-30% might log in and actually use it. Now, not always, not in all cases, but in a lot of cases, that's what you're looking at. So I'm telling you, this is a really incredible platform. If you get up to, let's say, 1,100 active users, you're only up to $8.99 a month. I mean, I think that if you're up to 5,000 active users, it's a whopping $1,499 a month, and that's it. That is it. So if you're on the base level, it's $399 up to 400 active users. You have access to everything I just showed you. You get to go in there, create your training, and then I have additional services as well. If you need help with stuff, I can help you. And we can talk about that. But if this is something that you know of, that anybody might be interested and checking out a training platform, you know, have them hit me up, ken@clientsi.com. I just wanted to hop on here for a little bit, show you the system, show you the platform, and see if see if you know anybody that may be interested in checking it out. So I'm going to bounce off here now. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all for jumping on. I appreciate it. I think the football game's on, so I'm going to go finish watching that. So appreciate y'all. Have a great night. Thanks for popping in and checking this out. See ya.